The United States Supreme Court is poised to deliver a significant ruling that could redefine birthright citizenship, a cornerstone of American law for over a century and a half. This contentious issue has been brought to the forefront by President Trump, whose administration aims to curtail automatic citizenship for children born in the United States. His efforts face considerable skepticism, even from conservative justices on the nation's highest court, signaling a potential new legal setback for the president. President Trump's plan to restrict birthright citizenship is a central component of his administration's intensified migration policy. He took the unusual step of attending the opening of the Supreme Court hearing in person, marking him as the first sitting president to do so. Immediately following his return to the White House, President Trump issued an executive order mandating that children born in the United States would no longer automatically receive citizenship in certain circumstances. This new restriction would specifically apply to newborns of migrants lacking legal residence permits, but it would also impact children born to foreign travelers or students while they are in the United States. The Trump administration argues that these measures are necessary to prevent what it terms birth tourism. During oral arguments before the court, Government Attorney John Sauer elaborated on this concern. He stated that today, 8 billion people are just one flight away from having a child who is a United States citizen, characterizing this as a new world. However, his argument met with a pointed retort from Chief Justice John Roberts, who noted that while it might indeed be a new world, the United States still operates under the same Constitution. Chief Justice Roberts is one of the 6 conservative justices on the Supreme Court, alongside 3 liberal justices. Another significant challenge came from Justice Brett Kavanaugh, an appointee of President Trump. Justice Kavanaugh questioned the relevance of arguments referencing other countries' citizenship laws. He asked, "Why should we think about other countries in the world? I do not recognize the relevance in legal and constitutional terms." President Trump, in a post on his online service, Truth Social, claimed, "We are the only country in the world that is dumb enough to allow birthright citizenship." However, this assertion is not accurate. According to data compiled by the Pew Research Center, countries such as Canada, Mexico, Brazil, and Argentina have similar provisions for birthright citizenship. The right to automatic United States citizenship for those born on United States territory is firmly established in the 14th Amendment of the Constitution, ratified in 1868. This amendment was adopted in the aftermath of the American Civil War, specifically to secure the rights of former slaves and their children. Outside the Supreme Court, dozens of people demonstrated against President Trump's proposals, waving placards with messages like "Children born in America are American children," and forming the phrase "Born in the United States of America," referencing the anthem by rock star Bruce Springsteen. Lower courts have already blocked the implementation of President Trump's new regulation, and numerous federal, states, and civil rights organizations have filed lawsuits challenging the executive order. A definitive decision from the Supreme Court in this pivotal case is not expected until June or July. This potential defeat follows a prior significant setback for President Trump at the Supreme Court on February the 20th, when a large portion of the tariffs he imposed against global trading partners were declared unlawful. The ongoing legal battles continue to shape the trajectory of United States law and policy. What's your take on Supreme Court skeptical of Trump's birthright citizenship ban? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.